Howdy, happy campers. Only me, Mikey P. A little bit windy, so hopefully you can hear me all right. A bit of sun going on as well, so I'm a little bit squinty. So, attached to this, obviously, is just something that was shared with me about, the dishonourable, which that's where we're at now. Lee Clegg, just talking out his fucking arse. So let's cover this, shall we? So, he's on about his allegations I've made. Now, the allegations I've made are mainly against one of his world martial authorities, Philip McLaughlin, who is the one that's been stealing weed and money and all this kind of stuff and upset a lot of people. As I say, I'll conclude this at the end of the offer that's already been put out there and been put out there for the last time. WMA, there was not really, the only allegations there are facts, basically, as far as I'm concerned. And I've given Lee the opportunity to do a face-to-face on this, to deal with this. He reckons that I went to their induction. Now, I jumped on board when they approached us to have a look at it. Now, I didn't bother with the induction at all, like not at all. I went straight for Lee Clegg, because at the time, one of the best headspace, could have probably dealt with differently. But I don't know if everyone's aware, but I lost my brother in 2023. He killed himself. So I haven't been, and I've been on the run predominantly for the last 4 years on and off due to bullshit charges and everything else. And obviously where I was caring for my father from afar, who's now dead, they killed him on the solstice weekend just before arresting me. I had to prioritise him over everything else because I was in control of dealing with everything for him, keeping him alive, dealing with his carers, dealing with adult social care, and dealing with all his incompetent corporations to keep my dad safe, well and happy. I had to prioritise him because that's what real men fucking do. They put people before themselves. I'm sure Lee fully understands that. So, yeah, so I went straight for Lee Clegg in the private. That's what I did, because by that stage I was just fucking sick of all the bullshit in the movement and people getting dragged off down the wrong path. So I went straight in the private whilst my mate was in the group. Now in the group, my mate was asking pertinent questions. He's very versed in trust law and everything else. Wasn't me gobbling off about it. I don't claim to know loads and loads and loads about trust, so I know what I know. I don't know what I don't know. So anyway, he couldn't answer any questions in the group. Meanwhile, in the private, as I've repeatedly said, with old Cleggy boy, yeah, it was just straightforward. I went to him and I said, I've got no interest in what you've got to present unless you can prove your claim. So that was that. So I'm not sure what he's talking about there. What we got here, look, showboating in the. So he claims I started showboating. Now, how's it showboating when it was in the private, Lee Clegg? Explain that one. It's not really showboating. We've got here asking for assistance. I didn't ask for assistance. I had your marshals keep approaching me, trying to pull my ego, telling me they want me to come and lead men within WMA. So that's what that was. I didn't ask for assistance. So I said to them, well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a benefit of doubt. You prove your claim, you get rid of my warrant, I'll jump on board, and that's that. So it was that you prove a thing, and I'll jump on board. That's exactly what happened there, and I could pull this up on all my WhatsApp messages with the relevant marshal, who that particular marshal got no issue with. He's a decent lad. Yeah, so that was meant to be like WMA proving their claim. You're not interested in rapid response, so why do I hold multiple screenshots from within the group where you've got Phil has been barking orders at someone saying that rapid response, they have to do what WMA says, or WMA are going to be hold them or they'll be held under a WMA court. Why have we got you, Lee, on these screenshots from within your groups telling people, or calling rapid response clowns and saying they're not to assist when they was arranging a take back, and essentially you're just looking after your own, not anyone outside it? It makes no sense, Lee Clegg. You're calling me a drunk. I'm not really a struggling drunk, Lee, am I? I had my last mouthful of vodka on the 20th of June 2020 after I became everything I hated. That was the lesson that I needed off the universe to break me enough to get me on the right path, because I'm far from fucking perfectly. So if I had a drinking problem, do you not think when my brother killed himself I would have picked up a fucking bottle? Do you not think when they killed off my dad I would have picked up a bottle? Do you not think after this persecution I've had the last fucking 4 years I would have picked up a bottle? I like a little smoke here and there. That's my coping mechanism, right or wrong. I've got no problem fucking admitting that. No problem whatsoever, Lee. There's nothing you can do to assassinate my character, because I'm well aware of my shadow self. And I'm well aware how I live with integrity. So this is why when little faggots like you come along and you want to fucking badmouth me and try and slander me, you can't. Because you've got nothing on me, Lee. Because I've got clean fucking hands. Anyway. So when you said there that I admit I was under the influence, when was this, Lee? You're talking shit. Bring your fucking receipts. admits stealing weed. When did I admit this? All these accusations, I didn't use Phil's name, but Phil knows I'm talking about him. It was him that's been stealing weed. You know, your wonderful marshal, fucking honourable, fucking super captain, fucking whatever bullshit title fucking Phil's got. Demanding confidential information. I haven't demanded confidential information, Lee. I've asked you to prove a claim. You claimed that you bought all these assets and all this stuff's worked around the world. Where's the fucking receipts? I've just simply asked you to prove a thing. It's not hard to prove a thing. If the thing's true, you can prove it, Lee. So what's with the resistance? Why are you finding it so hard to prove your claim? It would suggest you're just full of shit. Prove me wrong. Because like I said all the way through this, I've got integrity. So if I fuck up, I've got no issue saying I fucked up. Because I've made mistakes this last year. I trusted a contact that I thought was fucking great. And inherently, accidentally nearly got fucking people ripped off. Thank God they didn't. It was only me that got fucked over. And they had my location shopped in. But that was that. That was my little lesson to learn. But I've got no issue. If I fuck up, Lee, I've got no issue. Because I'm going to make mistakes. I'm only fucking human. But I've got no issue clearing up my side of the street and owning what I need to own. You ever thought of try doing that? Because I don't know if you're the guy that killed the kids or not, Lee Clegg. If you did, I've got no issue with that because you would have been following your firing orders from the military. Don't forget I'm ex-military too, mate. And I would understand why you'd change your name. But that one's out. It's just, you know, if you'd be lying there, I mean, that's just a dishonourable thing, isn't it? But I can understand why you did that. I couldn't give a shit about any of that, Lee. Where my problem comes with you guys, whether you're aware of it or not, which is one of the pertinent questions you'll be asked live, I want to know if you're aware how you got hold of the paperwork to do what you're doing. Like I said, if I was here to blow things up for the wrong purpose, I would be disclosing what you're doing to get your little results here and there. I know what you're doing, Lee. I've got nothing. If you want me to put it in the public, I'll put it in the public. I've got no issue doing that. Just give me the word. What else we got here? Demand confidential information. A limelight seeker, we covered that one. Paid actor. Yeah, that's called gaslighting. That's called social conditioning, Lee. So you're now laying the seed that I'm a fucking paid actor. Like, through all this, Lee, do you think I'm some kind of idiot? You showed me my channel. I've got a little channel, Swordplay. I just use that to upload videos and share them, where it's large data and I can't share it on WhatsApp. Because you will notice, I don't have any fucking channels. I don't have any groups. There is a Mikey P fucking YouTube thing. That's not fucking mine, where they put my little videos in because someone likes what I do. But I haven't done it. I haven't tried to monetize this. I've done nothing with it. I just do what I fucking do, Lee. For no personal gain and all this lot. And unlike me, say someone gave me a bit of power, you wouldn't see me turn into a fucking fool. Because I've been in many roles of responsibility. And yeah, I know where this can fucking go if you're not careful. Because I've done a lot of work on myself, Lee. I suggest you and your boyfriend fucking Phil do the same. So yeah, so that's where I am with this, Clegg. So this is the final offer. Next week, I'm doglegging back up to Liverpool. Next week, I'm willing to meet in the same location. We get Bannerman. We do a uninterrupted one record from start to finish and we have this out. And we bring our fucking receipts. And that's it. There's no other offers on the table, Lee. If you're not willing to show and do a face-to-face, you want to keep hiding behind people, you're not even manly enough to do, you've got to get someone else to put your statement out. Because you ain't even got the balls to come to me directly, Lee. It's that simple. Let's be honest here. You know I can see through your fucking shit. It happens all the time. It's happened with many shields. It happened with that fucking Waterman cunt. And then just go on the fucking attack talking shit. If you're going to talk shit, bring the fucking receipts, Lee. Next week, in Liverpool, I don't mind travelling, me, you. I don't know if you want Phil there, because as you know, he can't fucking handle an adult conversation. It looks like you're going to struggle as well. But I'm offering you that. Next week, we got till the end of the week to do this, because I need to be travelling again, probably ideally by Thursday, latest fucking Friday. So pretty much you've got between let's say Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to get in the same place. If you're not willing to do that, then that's fine. Then I'll just put out what I've got. Predominantly though, the evidence I've got is against Phil McLaughlin. Is that, but Phil McLaughlin's very much a WMA. But everything we've got, it will be presented out. So stand by. I'm not getting into back and forth like I said. Like I've done a courtesy response to Phil, this is my courtesy response to you. So be a man, take up my fucking offer, or just wind your fucking neck in, mate. You're about to get exposed. If WMA can't prove a fucking thing, I would suggest that you're full of shit. I would suggest that you're controlled. I would suggest that you're working with the banks. I would suggest you're working with the governments, because all your actions would fucking point that into, or would suggest that. By the way, you've come in, defragmented rapid response, and now although you're saying things in denial, I've got the evidence fucking, and I'm going to be presenting it, because I don't talk shit like you, Lee. So the offer's on the table. Be there. Don't be there. I couldn't give a shit. You talk as much shit as you like about me. I appreciate it. I generally appreciate it. And if I've got some free fucking rent, some free space in your head rented for free, then I appreciate that. Much love. Toodle pip. Go and find the light. It's a good place to stand.